Shiki Granbell, the main male protagonist of the successor to the manga fairy tale, my personal favorite character thus far in the story of Eden Zero. To say the very least, Shiki is a very mysterious character, but that is to be expected seeing as we are only one chapter into the story thus far. We know nothing about Shiki, but we also know nothing about Rebecca, Happy, or any of the other characters in the story as of yet. With that in mind though, I do not feel as if it isn't time to start speculating about the past of Shiki and the past of all the other characters, and in this video, I want to just do that. I want to focus in on Shiki Granbell. Where did this young boy come from? Who is Shiki Granbell? Why is he the only human on an island that was inhabited by robots? Why does the Demon King trust him so much? Is Shiki even human? All of this will be touched on within this video in a pretty scatterbrained matter, but nonetheless, it will be touched on. One of the big questions that I personally have is what exactly happened to Shiki's parents if he is human? Did he have parents in the first place? Maybe he does, and maybe at one point they inhabited the planet along with him. Whether they're still alive, though, then becomes a question. Shiki's parents could be a lot like Gildart's for all we know, and could have left Shiki behind to tend to other business out in the universe, but then the question becomes, why leave him with the Demon King and the robots? I mean, he could have been found by the Demon King alone, but why would his parents leave him alone if they left in the first place? One thing that we do know, however, assuming that Shiki does have human parents and is human himself, is that they likely are royalty and that Shiki is royalty of sorts on the planet of Greenbell. Shiki's last name being the same name the planet has could go to show that Shiki's family initially founded the planet and could have even been the first humans to set foot onto the planet of Granbell. Now here's where things could actually possibly take a very, very dark turn. What if Shiki's parents are dead because the Demon King and robots alike invaded the planet of Granbell years in the past? And what if Granbell was a planet that at first was inhabited by humans, but eventually was invaded by machines and taken over by the machines, leaving Shiki as the only human left inhabiting the planet? Now, why wasn't Shiki killed in the first place if everybody else was killed? The only thing I could really say is that maybe the Demon King saw something in Shiki that could have been used to further his own agenda. Seeing as we're looking at a world that is seemingly very advanced as well, despite the fact that Shiki was so young, maybe he could have had his mind as well completely wiped by the robots, hence why he acts like he's never met a human being before. Or maybe his parents saved him or something, kind of like, I guess, I don't know. Again, all speculation here. Completely speculation. We're only one chapter in. I doubt any of this is going to happen, but I'm just having fun here. Now, a question that I personally have, a question that really kind of brings up the question as to whether or not Shiki is actually human, is why Shiki acts like he's never had any human contact in his entire life. And with that being said, and that all in mind, this quality of Shiki's character actually brings to question whether or not he is a creation, a cyborg, a hybrid between human and machine, possibly a creation of the Demon King, possibly a creation capable of fulfilling some form of prophecy the Demon King simply couldn't in his lifetime. There's a lot of different possibilities for Shiki's character as to what Shiki could possibly be, but I am personally of the belief that Shiki could be some form of hybrid between human and machine, or just a full-blown machine to begin with, and he could be a creation from that of the Demon King. This again though is very, very questionable, however, seeing as he bears striking resemblance to that of a human. It's evident that there are going to be hybrids between man and machine in the Eden Zero universe. For example, the character that looks a lot like Wendy actually has horse legs, which are obviously machine operated, yet she looks like a human from the waist up. In my opinion, the idea of Shiki being a human is less likely than him being that of a hybrid of sorts, especially seeing as he has a power seemingly built into him to bend ether to his whim. It is possible that this power, however, could be the only thing that is, I guess, mechanic about him, the only thing that makes him a hybrid at the end of the day. Outside of it, he could be completely human. At the end of the day, though, these are just scatterbrained kind of speculations of sorts as to what Shiki is and his possible past. When it does come down to it, though, there are many different possibilities for Shiki. There's unlimited possibilities as to what Shiki's past could consist of, and I am of the belief that he is not human, possibly a creation of sorts, maybe even created by the Demon King himself. For what reason, assuming this is correct, we'll have to see. Now here's another good question. If the Demon King did actually create Shiki, why did he? He said that he trusts that Shiki will make a big impact on the world. Could there be something the Demon King is hoping Shiki will do? What sort of prophecy would the Demon King be unable to fulfill that maybe Shiki would? It seems very strange. However, what if the prophecy was to unite human and machine worldwide? What if all across the universe, man and machine are at war with one another, and the prophecy that the Demon King simply cannot fulfill, and the task that he has confidence in Shiki being able to complete is by uniting humans and machines worldwide? Nevertheless, what do you guys think Shiki is? Do you think he's a human? Do you think he's a machine or a hybrid between the two? What do you believe Shiki's purpose is in this world as well? Like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. Stay fucking awesome. Peace.